Hey, welcome back. Welcome back to the course. This is the third module of the course, so I'm very happy that you're here. We're studying together. We're talking about web design, creative process, and also about web pages and sales pages. Okay, let's talk about one of the most important items of your project, which is the framework of your website. Most of the web designers today, and I can tell you by experience because I am leading teams of web designers, team of graphic designers every day. And I can tell you most of them don't know how to work or how to think their production process through the framework composition. And a framework is a very important aspect of any creative process. Doesn't matter if it's a website, if it's a graphic design, if it's a building a house. Actually, to be honest with you, the floor plan of a house is the framework. The floor plan of a commercial building is actually the framework. Is how you see how can the construction company will look at the floor plan, will look at the blueprint, and we will understand exactly what are the benefits of building some number of rooms, some number of bathrooms, then that number of spaces for commercial areas, etc., etc. So you can see using the blueprint, using the floor plan, you can see what is the structure, what is the main structure of the website or of the house. So websites and pages, they go through the same process, the same system. You have to have a framework. Actually, people are using the name like templates, right? Templates, they are visual proposals of that website. Templates for dentists, templates for soccer players or soccer teams, templates for lawyers. They are the visual identity of the website. They are not related with the structure of the website. The structure of the website was taught before. They thought about that beforehand. So the framework, then goes the template. It's the framework, then it goes the design. It's the framework, the structure, then what kind of colors, banners, pictures you're going to use it. You understand? So I understand that it's 50%. I can tell you even more, 50% of the professionals, they don't have the patience to go through the framework process because there's so many templates, there's so many pre-made designs, pre-made structures, pre-made frameworks already available on the internet. So why should I start learning about building framework or the concept of a framework? I don't need it because today I have Elementor. Today I have, for example, Brizy. Today I have Oxygen. They are very easy tools. I just need to go there, download the template, and I'm done. I just change the logo on the top, the banner in the middle. But let me tell you something. You are not going through the process of understanding the mechanics of building a strong website. You are just using the idea or the vision of another person, another professional. If you're trying to save time, it's understandable because you have to build some blocks, build some pages very quickly, next, and then, okay, I'm seeing myself in the middle of a situation that I'm just using pre-made ideas instead of using my custom perspective or my own signature design on the top of the project. So this is one of the aspects that is very important, and I can move forward, I can move ahead of this on this course without teaching you how to go through the process of building a strong framework. There's no secret. Frameworks today, they are related with two main aspects: what the people are going to see and where they're going to see it. What and where, and the what is the content and the where is the device, right? So think in two ways: the what, content, banners, pictures, text, animations, videos, etc. Where is exactly the place they're gonna look your website? What is the device? What is the gadget they're gonna use it to check and access your website, your page? A tablet, a mobile phone, a desktop, a big screen. What they're gonna use? What is the purpose of this website, this landing page, etc. Right? So we're talking about an Italian restaurant. Very common, very usual for a lot of different business here in US and around the world. So we have to be aware what is the main purpose of the website. Since the beginning we have been talking about that. The main purpose is having people booking more tables during the specific windows, specific days of the week. This is the main purpose. The second thing is present the benefits, the products, the quality, the service of the place. So we have to have that in mind before we start doing the framework, start designing the framework, right? So let's think about that. Let's start thinking about the framework based on the strategy first. Then after that, your own design perspective. You have your design perspective. You have your taste for colors, your taste for pictures. Keep it. Before you jump into this process, we have to build the framework correctly, right? So we're talking about an Italian restaurant. So I just got here my framework. So let me give you an example, right? One example is the website should have a top banner or a hero banner we usually call. So let's call hero. This is our hero banner. And let's use this area here is going to be our hero banner, right? I hope you can see on the camera. So this is our hero banner. Here on the top of the banner, we're going to have our navigation. We're going to have the logo right here. This is logo. This is navigation. Okay, navigation. Right? And here we're gonna have a call to action, CTA, for the phone number. Right? So I have my structure here. So this is what we usually call that as the first fold. The first fold is the first thing your client, your visitor will see on the project, okay? On your website. All right, so we have the navigation bar right here. Then you have the hero banner right here. If you want, you can also build your framework based on the elements inside of each part of the framework. For example, I have my hero banner right here. So what can I do? I can just divide this part in two parts. And I'm going to define that this is a picture. And this is going to be a text. I can add some text right here, a title. I can have some stars right here. Here's going to be another CTA. Then I can have some text. I can have a big title here, right here, and that's it. So this is going to be my first fold. Okay, my first fold is right here. Okay, let's do the second fold, and my second fold will be composed by one of the main aspects my client is requesting, the booking process. Because look, you have the picture right here, you have the text, like some kind of a welcome situation here, some kind of, hey, welcome to our website, etc., etc. But here, then you have the CTA call to action to say, book today, book your table today, right? Let's say like this. And then right after, you have a bar or a second fold or a banner saying book today. So you have book today. Then you can have name, a small form, right? A small little form, email, and date and time. Let's just pretend this is our booking form. Okay, right. When they hit the date, maybe we can have a calendar right here, right? So we can have the dates, the time, we can have the time right here. This is one option. And then after that, maybe on the book today, we can have book today, but we can also have, let me just erase here so you can have a better perspective. We can have a picture, book your table. So this is not supposed to be exactly what it is, but what it's going to be, but actually it's just a way for you to mark that this area here, after the first fold, on the second fold, this is going to be my most important area where they can book the table right there. Okay. Also make sure you can repeat this same frame, the same module anywhere on your website. Okay. So this is our booking functionality. All right, the next part is going to be our third fold, which is going to be talking about the restaurant. So let's go to our third fold right here, and then we're going to talk about our restaurant. So this is going to be a larger area. Then we maybe can have one or two or three pictures of some kind of a Italian dish. We can have some pick here, right? Then we have a division. This division is not, we're not gonna have a line or something here, but just for us to understand, this is one section and this is a larger section. We're talking about at least 40% here and 60% here, right? Then you have a big title here, title, and then you have the text about the restaurant. We can also have some kind of design over here, and we also have a call to action. The CTA, of course, is going to bring to this area here so they can book a table, right? Awesome. Let's keep going. Let's keep moving. So we have let's talk about the restaurant. Now, let's talk about the menu, and we don't have to bring the entire menu here, but we have to talk about some specials. Restaurants, they have their own specials, and specials, they are very, very common to be elements. They're dynamic, so they're changing all the time. We have specials for the Mother's Day, we have specials for the Valentine's Day, we have specials for Christmas, for Thanksgiving, right? So these specials, let's say here, they're gonna be right here, and we can divide this in three parts, right? The first special, the second special, and the third special. Awesome. Now remember, my design is 100%, my design of my framework is 100% based on the strategy of the business. I'm not adding any of my taste here. Nothing of my design is here. It's just a reference for myself, and either you can discuss that with your client before you even start designing. That would be very smart, so you just save time before creating the entire project and being, denied or refused by the client. One of the things you can do here is understand that this structure, the framework, is based on the strategy. It is not based on your design. Keep that in mind. I can't repeat that and can stress that enough, because this is going to help you, not only you, but you and your client, to achieve the results you're looking for. Okay? All right. So let's go here. This is our specials, the specials of the house. This is amazing. Awesome. Another thing we can do here, somewhere we can add another call to action called menu, right? You can add a call to action called menu so they can find the menu right away, because these are pictures of their own dishes. Okay, these are their products, the pictures of their products. So they're looking the pictures. So check our menu right here. So another call to action so they can understand. Call to action, call to action, call to action here as well. Okay. All right, this is our specials. We can have description on the special on the special area. Of course you can. You can have some descriptions here. And what is next after the description? What is next? What is the question? How much that costs? How much it costs this experience here? How much is gonna cost me? So what is the answer? We can have a line over here and call menu right here. And this is another call to action. A button that is holding everything here. So this is our fourth fold. All right? Awesome. Here we go. So now we have pretty much a very good structure, giving the welcome to our place, to our restaurant, book your table. Third, we have, this is about us. Let's talk here, let's say here about us, right? It's a kind of about us section. All right. Then we're showing the specials. We're showing our best products, our best dishes right here. Okay. Then what's next? What is going to be the other section? The other section here, let's divide. Let's create another banner. Okay. And this banner here is going to talk about kids plus family night. This is a promotion, okay? So we have a banner saying kids plus family night, and right down below we're gonna have this Monday to Thursday a special yada yada yada. Okay, so this is a banner. This is a promotional banner. Promo banner. Awesome. Why do you need this thing here? Because remember, we need to get more bookings, and more tables being booked during the week. All right. So now we need the banner here promoting. And the thing is, if you go Monday to Friday from 7 to 9, so 7 to 11 p.m., let's say, you're gonna have 20% off. Okay? This is one. We can also repeat, let's repeat our booking functionality. Booking functionality. Let's just repeat this guy, remember? And let's bring right here another copy. It's just the same thing, but right here. Okay? Then after that, we're gonna talk about another banner. What banner? You can talk about another banner here for business. All right. This is one banner right here. So business meetings. Then you have another banner here with a combo, let's say special combo that includes the meal plus the room. So you're gonna have the room and the meal together, so you can combine. Okay, you're gonna have a business meeting here. We have our own space. We have a good space here. You can just rent a space, get the meal and the room for X amount of money. Okay, then you're gonna have down below just the footer. We can add here just on the top here. Let me add. This is the final part of the page. We have subscription, subscribe to our newsletter. Then you have the footer. Then maybe we can add in any of these sections here. We can also have a video presenting the restaurant. We can also have another thing, social media. We can have the reviews from Google, the stars. Maybe you can have right here, right on the top. So from that perspective, you can see we now pretty much we have something We have an idea of how the website should look like, how the website will be presented to our visitors. Why frameworking is so crucial, so important, because you're not going to spend time doing all of this brainstorming. Even if you spend like 2-3 hours of your day doing this is going to save you tons and tons of hours and also tons of money. Because you have to have your whiteboard, you have to have your place so you can visualize how your project is going to look like. And none of these blocks here, this little sections, these layers, they are fixed. You can just move up and down. You can take this and move down. If you think you're gonna get more results bringing the banner on the top, we can bring the banner on the top, the family and the business. We can create the about us, push all the way down, and then bring the reviews on the top. Of course you can do it, but you can see now what is the structure, what is the framework of the page. What is the framework of the website, right? It's much better. And you have 100% freedom. You have to have freedom on each step of the road. If you plan your project, you're gonna have more freedom every single step. So you talk with your client, you listen to your client, you understand what your client is saying, you made the questions, you create all the questions and you got the answers, and you're analyzing the answers. Now, okay, I know what he's looking for. Now let's talk about the visuals. Okay, pictures, font types, everything else. You have a clear vision of what is the branding looks like, right? So now the next step is, okay, let me framework this thing. Let me work to this board and look at that and say, hey, this is really looks like a solid page for our clients. So before you kind of you're drafting here. After you draft everything, you have to go back to the beginning and start looking where on my framework my client, my customer will interact with my page. So where are all the pages, all the layers? They will have an interaction, a door for the result. Remember something, the framework is divided in 3 steps, always in 3 steps. The first one is the visit. The second one is the convincement. You're convincing the person, the visitor, to take an action. And then you have the action. So you visit, you convince, and you convince the person to do the action. This is the 3 steps. The framework, every single framework should have the vision of what is going to be the first impression, the vision, what is going to be the first impact I'm going to have from the page. The second is, how can I convince the visitor to take the action? And what is the action? The result is money. This is the result. So this is the process. The design, the visual, the convincement, and the convincement includes the copy, the text, the call to action, the titles, everything else, and then we go to the action. The action brings the money. Okay, so this is the 4 steps. Actually, not the 3 steps, but this is the result, and then you can see and you can have a better vision. So on this framework, we have one CTA right here. We have another CTA, could be here anywhere, like it's a call to action. You can put the CTA right here. We have another CTA, this is menu and book today. Then we have another one, calls menu. Then you have the banner itself is a call to action. It's a banner, you can click at the banner, you just have a click here, click there, or you can just click here and book today, another call to action. The entire thing is a CTA in itself. Another thing is booking now, which is a duplication of this guy here. And then you have another 2 banners here, CTA and another CTA right here. So you have all these opportunities, all these moments. The person can just look at the framework and say, wow, this is exactly what I'm looking for. We're gonna cover every single corner of the website in a good way, with a good design, of course, but with a good art direction, a good perspective from the design perspective, covering every single part of this website. All right. So let's move now to the every single part of the framework is, technically speaking, is covered. But let's move now and bring this structure, this exactly structure, to our software of design. Could be Canva, could be Photoshop, Illustrator, Adobe XD, Figma. Any software, you have the ability to design a framework that is going to be your software. Okay, I am going to use Photoshop because Photoshop is very common. It's even more common than Figma, Adobe XD, etc. So I'm going to use Adobe Photoshop. Okay, but as a reference for my framework, so you can see, visualize it, and check how this structure is going to take place on my design. Okay, all right, let's move to Photoshop, and we're going to finalize this framework and start visualizing how the site, how the website, how the page is going to look like. All right, so see you on the computer.